if you can.
I love Jerry, but I do not have the mental capacity to deal with that chaos right now.
We're back. When we left off, things have been said, monsters have been made, and we're back. Shots for everybody. I'm not gonna remind people of that joke. That was a bad day right there.
What joke?
You remember the joke with Necro that got the one video canceled?
Oh yeah, that one.
You know,
What joke?
You can ask Necro later.
Hang on, DG. We'll jump over to our own quick, and I'll tell you there. I'll be right back, guys.
Smart idea. You'll want to hear it. It's funny. Kind of, sort of. It's military funny. That's why I laughed at it. Everyone knows that. I just wasn't ready for the open express of people who were not happy with it. You know.
Well, do you blame people?
Oh no, I don't. In fact, now that I look back at it, I mean, it is a very mean statement to say. But
and the other thing is, it kind of did go against YouTube's terms of service.
It did, and I did not even try to fight the disclaimer on that one. I did not try to fight it. I even told him, listen, I am not going to try and fight this. I am going to apologize right now. I'm sorry. But this you know, you can't shut off Nick when he starts talking sometimes.
I mean, it's just like the whole we still use the metric system, you know, that whole joke too.
That was a toe tapper, if you know what I mean. But
he's back.
Did you get the joke?
Oh, DG approved of it.
Oh, he can approve of it, but YouTube didn't, so I still gotta fight you for that one, I'm afraid.
He said that was fucking great.
It was, and if it was any other situation, it would have been perfect and it would have been viable. But unfortunately, the location and the time.
1 week after.
Yeah, no one was biting our tongues that day either. So I mean.
I mean, I could do another
one.
No.
Necro, we're just coming back. Do you really want YouTube to say, heh, fuck you?
Yeah, no, I would rather be, with how YouTube is swapping right now, I would rather be them happy with us. Because YouTube is doing a lot of stuff right now that is, a lot of people are finding very mean, to developers and things like that.
Okay, I'll tell you after we're done.
But, yeah, so,
You know, it's funny, he's still saying in our private chat.
He's probably laughing at the joke, man. You know DG. Once DG hears something funny, he's stuck on it, so. Anyway. So,
welcome back, DG.
Now, DG, to put some content onto that joke, the joke happened like 5, 6, 7 days after the event happened. So they were not very happy with us using that particular joke.
Yep. YouTube pretty much said take the video down or we will.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to apologize for Necro because I know what he did was wrong, but I'm not going to yell at him for it because it was you know, it was Necro. Can't be mad at Necro for being Necro.
I'm unfiltered.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but here's where the unfiltered comes in. Here's where the problem with the unfiltered comes in. When we start making money, YouTube is going to start watching us like hawks.
Yeah, but the biggest issue with that comes down to the fact that there's a list of things we can't talk about, a list of things we can't say, and we'll just all have to agree on them. And it'll be understandable. I mean, my buddy Michael, man, his channel was up for, I think his channel was up for like 15, 20 years. And the number of times he had to walk away from camera because he was going to say something. And Michael has a lot of things similar to Necro. Like if he feels like he should say something, he's going to say it, and it's just like, don't do it, don't do it, just hold back.
So, note to everyone that's viewing in the future, probably expect me to step out of rooms quite often, frequent.
I see some of these recordings or live streams being Necker having his microphone off for 3/4 of the stream.
just starts
Or be
blowing.
prepared for like random cuts and videos when I open my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. This is like, and I'm not gonna do this boss fight. Hey, this boss reminds me of, and we're on the 7th boss. Boy, this has been a whirlwind of adventure.
I can't wait for Night Rain. Honestly.
What happens if we're doing a live stream?
Then we'll be.
I guess that's YouTube's problem. They can fight me.
Oh, have you heard about the rumor from Night Rain
No.
about the silent drop?
What do you mean silent drop?
Okay, so it's only happened to a few video games over the years, but what they do is there's people who will do silent drops where they'll say like, our video's coming out on this day, and like a month or two earlier they'll just drop the game.
It's set for May 27th.
What was that?
It's set for May 27th.
Oh, I know it's set for May 27th, but rumor has it could be as early as April 14th.
You best be Ja.
No, I heard the rumor myself. It could be earlier.
March 8th. So you're telling me they might drop it like
In a few weeks, like,
what date did you say? The 14th or
14th, I believe they were talking about.
so they're gonna drop it literally 2 weeks after first Berserker of Kazan comes out.
They
I
might.
am not gonna have time to enjoy that fucking game.
They might. They might.
might. It's only rumors. Rumor, DG.
But it could happen, and it has happened to certain video games before. And what they'll do is they won't tell anyone it's dropped until people start finding out it's there. And then it just like springs to life. And what it does is actually makes people like go on this mad purchasing spree. Because, oh god, it came early, they dropped it by accident or something like that, and people just buy it up.
I don't really think they need to do that to get the following.
Well, they might also just be doing it because they're finished making it. Bubble Bunny, she need not. It's somewhere in the golden jungle. I shall wait for you. I know where it is. I know where it is. I don't worry, sweetie. I can go get it for you. You are one of the few Vieras who doesn't treat me like garbage, so for you, I got your back. And before anyone says it, yes, you could probably tap one of these girls, but the problem is they become very, very clingy at 7 foot tall and with legs that could crush solid steel. Well, yeah, until you find out that you have a broken hip and can't walk anywhere. For instance, like we have Fran here, and the thing about Franny is the reason why Franny's so nice and everything is rather than just treat her hubby like he's a piece of crap, she literally went off and lived with him and everything like that, and that's very uncommon for them to do. They usually stay in the woods, and they're usually like the Amazons from the old lore. They'll sit there and go kidnap a couple humans and then have some sexy time with them and probably kill them afterwards.
That doesn't sound like a bad death.
Well, I mean, I can think of plenty of ways that are worse ways to go.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, death by Snoo Snoo is definitely one of the ways you could go. But
Why? Why did they have to do this to me?
They heard you were gonna watch Berserker.
I get teleported into a devil deal by a red chest.
Oh.
I'm playing Kane.
No.
I also need to unlock Magazine for Kane. That's a side objective. But guess what item's sitting in front of me? And I'm on base life.
Oh. Brimstone?
Death's Touch.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I'll just have to play really good and hope I get a health up. And I'm just gonna have a fun run.
There you go.
Because I have a hard time passing up Death's Touch.
It's one of the best items in Isaac, I swear to you.
You ever get Death's Touch Wide Tears and Tiny Planet?
Yeah.
On the same run?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Frickin', you know what makes it even better? Though?
What?
Frickin' Tech Zero, I believe it is?
Okay.
Frickin' the one that, like, puts static chains between your tears?
Yeah, that's Tech Zero.
You basically can't become a Beyblade that electrifies. And if you want to get more crazy with it, get Parasite and Cricket's Body, because I did have that happen on a run.
I had a Parasite Cricket's Body combo once. I will tell you though.
See, you know what's better than Cricket's Body Parasite?
What?
Compound Fracture Cricket's Body and Parasite.
Okay. That becomes one of those moments where it's like, how strong is your computer?
Oh, I had a fucking run the other day that literally took me like almost 10 minutes to like crack Mega Saint's skull. Because I had a fuck, what's that one fucking thing called? It's like Angel Brimstone, if you remember that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was just playing it.
Running.
Oh, because this one runs. He tries to run you through all the other monsters.
Yeah, but I had that, Flat Rock, and Parasite Tears. And I had a bunch of luck, and I had Holy Light, and I believe Bird's Eye.
Oh, nice. I like Ghost Pepper. Ghost Pepper's one of my favorites.
I like anything luck-based. Like, whenever me and my friends play Isaac,
yeah,
we get luck up pills, I take them. We get luck items, I take them.
So you're just Mr. Lucky.
Oh yeah, dude, the one run I had like 12 fucking luck and a bunch of status effects.
Although, I'd say the coolest run I had recently was with my buddy Ian. I had Ice Tears, Terra, which is the Rock Tears, Bird Eye. I was basically the fucking Avatar.
It all worked until Death Gasm gained the power of the Avatar. Now, I'm going to ask you guys something that may be or may not be uncomfortable if you are a fan of Avatar. So I'm just going to warn you guys now, it may or may not be,
The live action sucked, it was an abomination to fucking humanity, and it should be blown off the fucking edge of the cliff along with all of its directors and publishers.
Wait,
okay, so,
what?
well, that's a different question, but kudos to you.
Oh, okay.
So, there is a debate going on right now about the new up and coming Avatar series, where the Avatar is an earthbending, or is like an earthbending wuss, and his sister's like a prodigy. Oh, okay. Here it is. And they're like, it's going to be just as good as Avatar Korra. And you know, I'm not going to be honest with you. I didn't quite appreciate Avatar Korra.
I didn't mind it. I did watch it, so like I could actually have an honest opinion of it. It wasn't horrible, but like the first Avatar was just so good.
Yeah, I think what it is, I think everyone was spoiled with the first Avatar movie, the first Avatar anime series. I think that's what it comes down to, because I mean, when you watch the Avatar, the first thing I think of is all the funny things that happen to Aang, and I think of Toph not being able to see yet. For some strange reason, it always seemed like she saw everything and all that. Like, and then we get to this series, and it's like, hey, by the way, we're gonna introduce you to the Korra. Korra knows how to do everything. Korra's perfect. And if you don't like Korra, well then I guess you just don't like people.
Honestly, towards the later seasons, she does get a lot of humanity to her.
Oh.
Like, she ain't top shit all the way through.
Well, I mean, I watched the whole series, so I understand she's not top the entire way through. But, I mean, what it really gets down to is, like, the way she was... How do I want to put this? The way she was created, the way she was written up. She was just perfect from the start. And, yes, she got humbled by a couple of the bad guys. But, like...
By a couple of them, she got basically humbled by every one of them.
Well, that also goes back to what I'm talking. Another thing's like, you know, this is Avatar. The Avatar's supposed to win or come back fighting or come back swinging, and well, her friend beats this one. Their one friend beats this one. And can you really consider her an Avatar if she lost every fight? She didn't lose every fight.
Almost every fight.
No, almost, yeah. Almost also works with hand grenades.
Although, honestly, one of the sickest scenes in any Avatar was in Legend of Korra.
Oh?
It's when one of the metal bending sisters, who were Toph's kids, wraps the frickin' piece of metal around that explosion girl's head.
Oh, that was freaking hot. You could almost, I mean, you couldn't see her, but you could almost see like her eyes widen when she realized, oh crap. The first exploding man, I think they called him Explosion Man or something like that.
Yeah, that's what Sokka called him.
Yeah, he died, all right, and he died a pretty foolish death. You know, he got his. I still don't know what happened. Like, he had a small, tiny rock smack him in the forehead, and then it caused him to explode. Like,
yeah, it makes no sense, but.
He was weak to earth magic.
Yeah, apparently I'm noticing that all the explosion guys are weak to earth magic. And once again, you know, I did enjoy the fact that the story was different, and I do enjoy the fact that the Avatar was allowed to be a person who could love and find people that respected and everything like that. But like, the first season or so was just like, now listen, I'm the Avatar, so give me everything I want. It's like, you do realize the last Avatar was like being polite and calm and, hey, I'm here to help and that kind of stuff, you know.
Well, think about it. It's two different raising styles. She was born in the Water Tribe, which is way different than the Air Tribe.
This is true. Like I said, I do understand. Oh crap! It's Grave Lord. Oh crap!
You got that.
Oh crap! I forgot he was
bending was kind of neat, though.
Oh?
In Korra,
yeah,
the lava bending, that was kind of neat.
that was very cool. You know, it's not. I mean, I feel that like
you think firebenders would be able to lava bend too?
Right.
Although, if you remember from Avatar: The Last Airbender, that one scene where it takes you back in the past with the Roku and I forget, is it Sozin? Was that
yeah.
Sozin?
Yeah, Sozin.
It shows them kind of like suffocating lava, so maybe they could manipulate it somewhat.
A lot of the things in Avatar don't make a lot of sense. One of my favorite things about Avatar is they were having this talk about how could Toph from Avatar beat Gara of the Sand? And I'm like, well, I mean, she can't see on sand. He controls sand. He can make more sand. But when it comes down to it, though, like, I think it comes down to personality as well. When it comes to the characters, like, if Toph had been like a sweet young girl and royal and everything, I don't think I would have enjoyed her as much as. You don't tell me exactly what I hear. I'm going to literally bend you inside out. I'm going to shove pebbles down your throat, and I'm going to bend you inside out.
And if it was Gara the Funk, then she would have stood no chance.
Gara the Funk, I love that. It was Gara the Funk she was suggest. That's not fair. That's not fair. That was like when they had the one character from Soul Calibur versus Guts, and it's like, you guys do realize what the Guts is, right? Like he is not human. He is a beast. I know they try to play him off as human, but there is no way. There's no way Guts could plainly sit on the same field as humans, and that would be fair.
Well, let's be honest here. Fucking Griffith was a monster as well because he was able to go toe to toe with Guts.
Well, yeah, this is true.
Although to be fair, back when he was able to go toe to toe with Guts. Actually, I guess he couldn't go toe to toe because Guts fought him for his freedom.
Yep.
And won.
Yep. And then he
I kind of
the
forgot
Red Moon
about
event,
that.
or whatever it was called. Brought them all to the Red Moon event, and it kind of went downhill from there. When he basically sacrificed everyone he knew.
And then he graped an old friend.
Yep.
Which, honestly, I never thought I'd see something like that in an anime. I was shocked to shit. My friend who suggested it, I'm like, dude, what?
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
He's like, welcome to a good anime. I'm like, yeah, it's good.
Better than Attack on Toilet.
Attack on Toilet. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I hated that anime. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there were some good characters in the series. Let's see. There was help me out here. Help me out here.
That was a different one.
That one, no, that person got eaten.
Alucard? No, wait.
Wrong anime. Wrong anime. I'm sure they had somebody likable.
Don't break your brain, Kyle.
Well, okay, I will say that there is one character in the entire series I enjoyed more than anything, and that was Levi. And that is because I have a firm respect for badasses, and Levi is a badass. So what you're going to do is you're just going to run from these monsters. What I'm going to do is go Super Saiyan, flip around these guys like I'm the Magic School Bus's third driver. And I think I'm going to blind him, rip off his fingers, rip off his legs, cut open the back of his neck so he can't escape from me. And then, if he's lucky, one of his flunkies will save him before I get the idea of just disemboweling every part of him. Oh, by the way, I'm also going to stab my giant freaking paper slashing knife, because that's what they look like. They look like gigantic box cutters. And I'm just going to rip them apart. But, that being said, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. They'll be up as soon as they can. But until next time, folks,
Oh, Ipecac would ruin this run.
I'm, of course, Kaiju, not eating Ipecac Kai.
I'm Necker Nick, and wondering what the fuck he would do with Ipecac.
I'm Juggernaut. What the fuck are you talking about, Jared?
Wasn't Ipecac used to help you with like stomach issues or something? I think.
I believe so.
Yeah. But until next time, folks, have yourselves a good day.
I'm talking Ipecac and Isaac.
So are we, sadly. Peace out, everybody, and cheers.
Peace.
Like, Ipecat's a fucking great item, but on a Death's Touch, I want, like, high rate of fire, like, just rip through everything.